Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Saturday night's main event, the second lineup of pay-per-views, and it's gonna get wild. My name is JC Pentagon, and here is the huge card we have for you. In a matter of moments, the WWE title and tag titles are on the line in the same match as the Polygon takes on the Alpha Babes. The SmackDown World Cup Finals take place as Fenix of Mexico takes on Ludwig Kaiser of Germany. Drew McIntyre is let out of his suspension for one night only because John Cena wants to whoop him tonight. Tyler Bate has to step up for Pete Dunne and take on the ring general Gunther. The Street Profits collide as Angelo Dawkins puts the Intercontinental title on the line against Montez Ford. Bron Breakker defends the World Heavyweight title against Jacob Fatu in a massive hoss fight. And the main event sees the recently reformed Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins take on Cody Rhodes and CM Punk in an all-star Saturday night's main event. Let's get ready for a Saturday night. Well, we open it up with the Alpha Babes, Otis and the WWE Tag Team Champions, the Power and the Tower. Otis got this match because El Grande Americano beat Lungu by countout on Raw, but the caveat said by Pentagon is that instead of a one-on-one, it's winners take all for every belt possible against... I don't even know why I'm here. As the WWE Champion, putting that troglodyte in the same ring as me is already a problem. This show is meant to be a hit of nostalgia. It's live on NBC, and instead of giving the best possible matches for a new audience, NBC sent one of their parade balloons to challenge for my title. The silver lining here is that after tonight, the Polygon will have more gold. JC Mateo and Bronson Reed will save the tag team division, and we can get rid of the Alpha Babes before they even begin. Don't be scared of it. Be aware of it. Now get the fuck out of my face and watch the quarterback put on a show. Strong words from Sami Zayn as in comes the Polygon. The WWE Champion in the face of the franchise is teaming up with former two-time Intercontinental Champion Bronson Reed and their newest addition this year, JC Mateo. Dubbed the bowling balls by other opponents, the top guy has great backup to maybe win the tag team titles. This was Pentagon's vision. Will it blow up in his face? Winners take all. The best part about this is that Otis is getting a WWE Championship match, and of course Bronson Reed's going to start out here, the big beefy boys, but hey, look at Sami. He said that troglodyte shouldn't be in the ring with him, but look at Sami. He's gonna take it. Oh my god. Otis is not playing around. He's defending Chad Gable at partly LA Knight. I hope he's doing well. I don't know what he's up to nowadays. But Otis is taking it to Sami Zayn. Some people said he shouldn't be in here, and now he's gonna tag out to Bronson Reed. But some people said, oh my gosh, shout out his tag partner JC Mateo for the Tour of the Islands early on. But some people said he shouldn't be in this position, even though he's a former United States champion. He has challenged Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship all back in 2k25, and it was not a crazy thing. He's pinned Roman Reigns before. He's a former Raw Tag Team Champion. So now, current Tag Team Champion Akira Tozawa's been tagged in. Former APW YouTube Champion. Don't tell Jake Pentagon about it. But Bronson Reed's gonna throw him around. Now Sami wants to get involved, and Akira Tozawa's the one in the ring. All right, pal. But hey, look at Tozawa. He's gonna try to fight back. He's taken seriously now. Tozawa used to be some, laughable character, but he's a champion now. He won it at WrestleMania. He's beaten the damn GM, but that Shining Wizard didn't do much because he's already got a tag out to Otis, and big boys going in. Omos still ain't come in yet, but they're saving him for sure. I'm sure of it. And now JC Mateo needs to tag out quick. We got these two beefy bowling balls in the ring together already. Once again, and now Sami Zayn getting the tag in, and now doing a little bit of a Boston grab on the big tree trunk legs of Otis. I'm sure, I don't even know how much damage that actually does to him, but look at Otis powering once again. Oh, hold on. Stops it, goes to the middle of the ring, puts him fireman's carry. No, puts him in a power position. Oh my god, he's just tossing Sami around, manhandling him, but Bronson had to break it up, and look at the elbow drop, and now tagging the big Omos. Omos gotta do it. Hold on a minute! Blue Thunder Bomb! And Otis gotta break it up. Omos get caught off guard for sure, but now Bronson Reed's in the ring, and that is not something you see Bronson Reed getting thrown like that. Are you kidding me? And now tagging out to Otis, doing a little bit of tag team maneuver. These Alpha Babes are working, but Bronson, small package on a big man. Two big men doing a small package is funny, but Bronson tags up to Sami Zayn. We're down to Sami and Otis again. And oh god, Sami, you don't want to be here. Military press. And oh god, JC Mateo getting involved. The ref can't really do much right now. Over the top rope they both go. And now wait, Bronson Reed still on the apron. Flies out on Otis. But now Tozawa's got to get involved with a headbutt to the outside. Sami Zayn trying to regroup on the other side of the ring. Oh god. No. No way. No way, Omos. No way, he's gonna go for it. Okay, yeah, should have known. Should have known. He's not gonna do that, but Sami still caught in a precarious position. The power of the tower. Omos, and oh my God, speaking of towers, the 7-footer of the Polygon and the 7-footer of the Alpha Babes going face to face. Lungu may cause a disqualification. German suplex from El Grande Americano. Once again, Lungu getting bested by the Luchador, who they don't think is actually a Luchador, but now they're taking advantage. Omos sends Sami in, who's legal with Otis, and he's calling it. He's tuning up a band, if you will. He's setting up for the Caterpillar. Into the cover. Everybody else is down. No way. No shot. No way. God. Sami Zayn kicks out. And oh God, Kiana, you knew she would get involved. Had Lungu get involved. Everybody's here. She's got a chair thrown in the ring. Maxine caught it. She got it. I didn't even know she was here, but she came in and caught it and whacked Kiana with her. And now Maxine Dupree getting herself involved. Not going to stand here. As soon as she saw Kiana come out, I'm assuming she came in and intercepted that chair. Another brawl into the damn crowd. You get you some, Maxine. God damn it. But no, God. Tozawa and Omos taking off the apron into the barricade and post. Now Grande's going to try to get himself back involved, but everybody's here. The Polygon's leader, the GM of Raw. Don't get physical with people. Whoa! Oh, that's another Grande. That's a man in a mask. He's taking out Grande as if they needed more help, but El Grande Americano is out on the damn stage now. And Jake Pentagon's just watching it. Who did he hire? Who the hell is faking as El Grande Americano? Who would ever do that? And now, huh? Carmelo Hayes? I thought he was with in truth. Out of all people, Carmelo Hayes is working with the Polygon, and Otis is distracted. Tag in from Sami to JC Mateo with a tour of the islands. Tag out to Bronson Reed. Tsunami into the cover on Otis. Everybody else down. And we have new WWE Tag Team Champions, and still a WWE Champion. Bronson Reed and JC Mateo have brought Tag Gold back to the Polygon, but Carmelo Hayes faked being El Grande Americano. Who would fake being a luchador? That's just disrespectful. But Sami Zayn keeps his WWE Championship, and it looks like Pentagon knew something that was going on there. Grande tried to get back involved after Kiana and Maxine got involved, and Lungu got involved. Everything happened, but the winners took all. And they're the Polygon. And here he is. Here is him, Carmelo Hayes, who I thought was recently got cool with his gang and his Uncle Truth, but he's side by side with Sami Zayn. Well, out of all people, oh, Truth, knock some sense into him. Truth, you gotta knock some sense into him. You just told him to share the spotlight and to remember what he could be with Trick. Get some sound. Oh no, Mello just watches as Sami hits a haluva kick on Truth. And now we're bringing Grande back in. This is unsaid. No, don't take his mask off. No, that's sacred to the luchador name. Don't take his mask off. Oh. Yeah, that's El Grande. Who are you expecting? But yeah, I think they were expecting somebody else, if I had to be really honest. They think that was, you know, but this poor man has now been revealed, and he's got to leave because he got his identity revealed. Now, hold on. This might be who they were thinking was actually El Grande. That's Chad Gable. He's back. He was taken out before Money in the Bank. When they took him out of the Money in the Bank ladder match, they didn't want him coming anywhere near the WWE Championship. So now Chad Gable finally back on Saturday night's main event. You can tell it's not him. How would you have changed out of the singlet? And now Jake Pentagon does not want to see him. He doesn't want to see him. He's running away, letting Gable get in the ring and fed him to the wolves. Sami Zayn gets a German. Bronson Reed gets a German. JC Mateo, you know where you're going. And now Carmelo Hayes, the newest associate member maybe of the Polygon, face to face with Chad. You would think they have some respect for each other, but now Melo's leaving and walking out with Pentagon. A lot of things just happened. Welcome back, Chad Gable. But I need some answers from Carmelo Hayes. Hey, you! Slammy Award voting is open right now. I'll be streaming the award show in early January. You can vote on your favorite cause, your favorite NXT moments, your favorite matches, your favorite Evolve stars. It's a new category. Get those things in right now. Everything went to plan. Yep. Nothing else happened. Anyway, I am here to announce the next pay-per-view for WWE after tonight and Evolution. Where's the video? The video package? Announcement? I wonder. Maybe you couldn't afford it. Maybe that's why we're doing SummerSlam in winter? If you're looking to point fingers, technically you can blame us. But really, all sides point to a Polygon. Get ready for SummerSlam though. Everyone's saying it's gonna be great. Well, SummerSlam is coming soon, but we don't get a video for it. However, it is time for the finals of the SmackDown World Cup. Rey Fenix is out here to earn an Intercontinental Championship match representing Mexico. He beat Grayson Waller, Logan Paul, and Kofi Kingston to get here, but he has an unfamiliar task as he takes on Ludwig Kaiser, representing himself and Germany, because this man used to be an Imperium on Raw, but was kicked out by Gunther and drafted away. He defeated Shinsuke Nakamura, JD McDonough, and Nathan Fraser to earn this spot. Now he wants to book a trip to the biggest party of the winter to face either Dawkins or Montez for the IC title. Let's get right. With the World Cup actually happening this year, it's fitting that we ended it in January of 2026 as Rey Fenix already trying to roll up. This was supposed to end in 2025. It wasn't supposed to be the right year, but you know what I mean. You know how long it took me to get here. But Rey Fenix and Ludwig Kaiser going back and forth all these chain wrestling into these reversal to roll-ups. But a little code right there from Rey Fenix. And now Monkey flipping Ludwig across the damn skies he goes with a goddamn bulldog out of the sky. Okay, and now Ludwig out with the dragon screw. And now none of that flippy shit. None of that. He's going into the corner with huge European strikes and European elegance. And a Death Valley driver. And now off the top rope. No, missed it. Oh, God. Double foot stomp. Mushroom style. Mushroom stomp is I think that's what it is. Mushroom style? Mushroom style? That sounds like a euphemism for a substance. But we're getting somewhere anyway. As now Ludwig able to dodge the flipping of Rey Fenix once again. And now, hold on, wait a minute. Caught up, crunching him up, a little dude buster. Busting a dude real quick. Wait, what? Now Fenix flying out from the corner, able to dodge it. And now once again, a DVD once more. And now calling him up, looking for that satellite DDT kind of thing, but standing version. But Fenix able to reverse it, get out of dodge. And Ludwig might want to think about getting out of dodge because Fenix going through the damn sky again, not eyes. But now flying again. Swanton misses, went for a bell clap. Now hops up onto the apron or the barricade and missed it. But backbreaker from Ludwig. He is not playing around. Now look at him springboarding. Look at him adapting a little bit to the lucha style. Are you kidding me? And now Fenix with that patented kick. Now flying for a blockbuster neck breaker maybe. Not able to do it. But Fenix still back and forth, these two are going. It's getting intense. This is for a shot at SummerSlam for the Intercontinental Championship. Satellite DDT spiking him out of nowhere. That's how he got here. But Fenix gets out of it somehow. Went for that bell clap again, and Fenix back on the attack. Going up to the top rope, setting up. I think I know what he's thinking. Tie a rope, and no! God! Power bomb out of the sky! Bridges into the cover! Ludwig! No! Fenix reverses into his own leverage pin! No! Ludwig gets out of it, and now going for something, missed him. Turn around, you might not want to look too far as he's flying through the sky. And now Fenix sends him into the corner, setting him up on the top rope. Springboard Hurricane! No! Power bomb out of it by Kaiser. Set up for that penalty kick. No, Fenix moves. Mexican Destroyer. Oh my God. How are any of them still moving? But setting up for a Mexican Muscle Buster. Not exactly the real life, but you get what I mean. Into the cover, spiking him down. Rey Fenix and Mexico win the World Cup. And that means Rey Fenix will get himself a match with Angelo Dawkins or Montez Ford, depending on what happens in that IC title match later tonight. But Rey Fenix, what a huge win. Is it that time? This time last year, we saw the biggest tournament in JC Pentagon history that gave us the longest reigning North American champion. With a whole new way to prove yourself worthy, there's only one question left. Are you ready to break out?
When we design to die, to self-destruct, could we rise above the ashes that still divide? Can the line we need to cross be redefined? Open eyes to the truth buried alive. We're in the fight of our lives. Let the hopeful when we design to die, to self-destruct, could we rise above the ashes that still divide? Can the line we need to cross be redefined?
Drew, I'm trusting you for one night. That's all I need. But I do have to make you aware of something. Because you are currently suspended and I am not willing to lift it despite what John Cena wants, this match is not signed off by WWE. What could that possibly mean? It means your match up next against John Cena is not sanctioned by myself, by SmackDown, and by WWE. So you're telling me it's an unsanctioned match? Unfortunately, yes. It is what I had to do to give John what he wanted and keep you suspended. Sean? I think that's all I could have asked for. Well, this match has just been upgraded to an unsanctioned match as out comes Drew McIntyre. Well, Shawn Michaels doesn't want to lift Drew's suspension even for one night, so we had to find some solution to make this match happen. And that means this will not count towards their records, and they can do whatever they want because WWE is not liable. Drew takes on the greatest of all time, John Cena. Now, John Cena's retirement will take place at WrestleMania, and he already can't challenge for a world title ever again, so now he's sticking up for the integrity of the company and the business. Drew came out at the end of his Money in the Bank title match against Bron Breakker and took out everyone. So he begged Shawn Michaels to make this match, but now it's gotta be unsanctioned. It's not sanctioned. Let's get crazy. A Claymore out of the gates on Cena. Oh my God, tried to send him packing early. Now Drew McIntyre is really just trying to get to the World Heavyweight Championship, but it can't happen when you're suspended, and it can't happen when you're getting involved with John Cena and Bron Breakker's matches, and Shawn Michaels don't like you, Nick Aldis don't like you. He wants to like you because they're both from the UK. But it's just not helping. Nick Aldis is trying to give him some leeway, but Shawn Michaels is dead set on it. And since it's unsanctioned, they can use whatever they want, and Cena knows around the game. But Drew's going to be the one to use it. And now just wailing away on Cena with these chair shots. Oh my God, Drew. Jesus! Throwing it at him. Now a barbed wire bat. Who put that under there? Who is under there putting it there? But anyway, Cena's able to use it first at the midsection, but Drew able to get up. No way, drop toe hold, throws it at his face. Now, off the barricade. Now, barricade, how do I say? Okay, whatever happens, I usually, light tube, first of all. And now light tube is going over the head of John Cena. But I always accidentally get it wrong. Glasgow's kiss. He's called. I can't even get my goddamn bit out. Going for a Claymore. Missed him. Caught him in for the attitude adjustment. Early on in the match. Unsanctioned style, but Drew gets out of it. But like I was trying to say, I always accidentally say barricade when they're on the apron and apron when they're on the barricade. I think I should call it something different, just like all as one, just jumping. But now Cena looking to jump. Oh my God! Stop sign out of midair, now throwing him onto it, Falcon Arrow style, grabbing the steel steps. These steel steps have been lethal on Evolve, on NXT. I've had so many steel step spots that are even more brutal than you'd think. But now, Drew setting up Cena on the announce table with a white noise. Shout out to his Banger Pro Tag Team Champion partner, getting him in the ring. But Super Cena's here. Super Cena's coming out, and now he don't know what to do about it. Cena's seeing color. Drew trying to pin him again, but Cena gets out of it. And Drew maybe gotta go to think of more stuff. Think of what to do with those steps. No, Cena gets out of it. Caught him. AA on the steps. That's an FU if you ask me. No, but Drew gets out of it. I don't know how, but we're still doing it. And Cena going up. Perfect position once again. Superplex. Oh my God, who took the worst of that? I don't know, but Drew's able to get out on the outside to maybe regroup himself. We're out on the apron here. Send Cena off. Now, senton misses. Cena gets up on the barricade. No, missing again. But now, Drew catching him up. Oh my God. Into the barricade. And now, other way, into the apron. God, my feet hurt, dude. Oh God, but Cena trying to get up to his feet, and Drew is just toying with him. Drew's toying with him, but hold on, you might not want to do that. This is Cena we're talking about. Don't do that. Hold on, misses. Shot takes him down. And now Cena getting him up on the top rope. I can only imagine where John Cena's mind goes to. As now going up, AA style. Wait, up on the top rope. He's thinking about it. No. Wait, oh my, onto the apron. John Cena with an attitude adjustment off the top rope onto the apron. Yeah, get him in the ring. Do your damn 5 moves of doom. What? How? How is Drew alive? How is anybody alive in these matches? Who knows? It's unsanctioned. It doesn't even count, fellas. It won't count to your record, but a future shock. No. Cena gets out of it, and now Drew's got to go think of something else. I don't know how his back is moving, but I've seen him take those in real life type of back bumps that you shouldn't be taking. So you know what? It's on brand. And now steel steps thrown onto the table. What is Drew thinking? I don't know. He's got a Lego. Bro, what is happening? He just made a goddamn Lego piece and put a damn power bomb through. He put John Cena through it with a power bomb. More tables? How many do you need, bro? Sent him down. Oh my God. And now Cena somehow still in this. Somehow still moving. He doesn't want it. This is Super Cena if I've ever seen him. And we don't usually see him. Because guess what? You can't see me setting up. Not able to get out of it this time is Drew with a 5-knuckle shuffle. Now set up the damn table. As now it's time. But no, Drew able to dodge. Cena's got welts on his back. He's bleeding. He tried to send him off. But Drew still in perfect position. Superplex. Cena took all of that table, and he just has to watch as incoming Claymore. Middle of the damn ring. Super Cena can't save you now. Drew McIntyre wins. He didn't even get time to celebrate. Nick Aldis is there to make sure that Drew leaves. He is supposed to be here for one match, and that is it. So now Nick Aldis just waiting for that match to end. It doesn't count towards anybody's record. Cena didn't have the greatest time. But Nick Aldis getting Drew McIntyre escorted out of the arena. Dominic, the Judgment Day are here. Dominic Mysterio and Alba Fire, and they're going after Cena again. Wait, what are you doing? Why are you pinning him? Oh my God, Alba Fire counting the damn pinfall, and Dom gets one technically. I just pinned John Cena once again. That's twice. That is twice I've pinned the greatest of all time. That proves that I am this generation's defining star. I am the greatest Mysterio of all time. The greatest luchador to grace this sport. What? Sol Ruka's here. Dominic Mysterio's being a pain in my damn ass in the ring, thinking he pinned John Cena like it matters. But Sol Ruka, she's got a match with Rhea Ripley on Evolution next. Oh my God, do it. Please do it. Please do it. Dom's standing over Cena. Please do it. Run it. Soul Snatcher to Dominic Mysterio. That's what you goddamn get, son. And now, oh God, Rhea trying to get herself involved. How about her Judgment Day teammates? But Sol Ruka getting out of dodge. We will see this match at Evolution. And Sol Ruka getting one more up on the Judgment Day and on Rhea Ripley before that match happens. Stay tuned for Evolution for that. Yeah, I know. Get the hell out and don't come back. I just have one question, Mr. Hickenbottom. Does that win get me closer to the world title? No, it doesn't. It doesn't count towards your record. It was unsanctioned. You're telling me none of what I just did mattered? Nothing you do does. Because of your suspension, everything you do tonight is not recognized. Not recognized? Yes. Do I need to repeat myself? No. I understand. Now it's time for more graps and of the European kind, as in comes the big strong boy Tyler Bate. Now that nickname is poetic because he was told that someday he has to stick up for himself and become a big strong man. And after Pete Dunne fell at Money in the Bank and hasn't been seen since, Tyler Bate is stepping up to the ring general Gunther. And this man has been terrorizing the minds of New Catch Republic, which he doesn't want to call them, because they were once at the same level when they were on the Indies and in NXT UK, but Gunther has just ascended to another level. So he's trying to beat the embarrassment and realization into them. He's already beat one. Can he do another? European grab! Might not be for long. Dinosaur dropkick out of the gates. 2 count that early. But yeah, this is a little bit of a more European grabs like Ludwig Kaiser earlier. We got Tyler Bate about trying to be a big, strong man for once in his life, but Gunther is just too powerful. He beat Pete Dunne. And I feel like if Pete Dunne didn't have a chance, I don't know if Tyler does either, because I think Pete might have beat him at least once. No, I don't actually think he did. But, you know, he had a better chance, you'd think. But Tyler Bates he's stepping up for Pete Dunne. He's sticking up for him, trying to be his own goddamn savior for once. But that last symphony already. Jesus, 2.9 this early. Tyler, I need you to lock in. Tyler, we need you. We need you right now. Ooh, went for the chop. Hold on. Look at Tyler. If there's anybody that's going to know Gunther, it's going to be Pete and Tyler. They would know what's coming. So maybe he's able to, and we know Tyler Bates good in his trickery, so maybe he can pull out some strategy. Oh God, you almost got him there instantly. That's what you need to do. Use your quickness, even though Gunther can match it sometimes, but just don't get caught up like that. With a huge lariat, shoots the half. Tyler's getting out of it quicker though. He knows he has to do it. Now I think Gunther might have been stacking up his finishers as if this isn't a video game. But Tyler Bate now spinning around with an airplane spin. Look at the strength of the man. They don't call him a big strong boy for nothing. Trying to be a goddamn man. Just spin it back the other way. Counterclockwise, clockwise, whatever ways which. Turn around, get yourself a compass. Because that man is not having a... He might need a compass right now. He's too dizzy. But no... Oh, wow. Kicked out at one. Kicked out at one, guys. Kicked out at one. But still go for it. Tyler Driver, 97. Kicks out at one. Okay. Tyler, I think you need to lock in. Tyler, I think you need to do a little bit more, but that chop and that knee drop may have busted Tyler Bate open. Oh God, hold on. Bop and bang. Hold on, that's what you gotta do. Oh God, went for off the ropes, but German from Gunther. But hold on, come on, Tyler. Try to do these flip kicks. You might just want to actually hit him. I'm not sure. Oh God, I'm not a wrestler, but I wouldn't try the shenanigans right now. The bop and bang worked, but maybe not again as you're getting hung out to dry. Hold on, Tyler. Possum pin, roll up here on Gunther, stacking him up. No, Gunther gets out of it, but that's what we need. That's what we need, Tyler. Don't go for the pop and bang right now, you bum ass. Oh God, power bomb, stack him up. Oh God. Oh no. He let him off. He just sat on him for pride. And he lets him off again. Another lariat. Shoots the half just to put him out of his misery. Do it. Go. Wow. Putting him out of his misery. Okay, come on. Oh, come on, Tyler. You need to fight back. Off the ropes with that clothesline. Now, setting up for a goddamn spinny boy. That's, yes. All at once. Tyler Driver, 97. No. Gunther gets out of it, but back on the attack. Look at throwing him around. Diving headbutts. Come on, man. Don't go for that move that never works. That move has been the death of many. And now Gunther's going for a splash. And now he's stacking him up. Emerald Flosion, Last Symphony. And now a power bomb. Chop. You could pin him now. He's not getting out of it. Multiple chops, making his chest more red. Power bomb once again. Huh? Tyler. Keep up. Come on, big strong boy. You can do it. Fire yourself up. I think that was his last wind effort. Oh no. No, disrespectfully, 1 foot on him. That was all he had in him. He was done. After one of those power bombs. Maybe even after the splash. But, yeah. It was a flurry. I don't think he was all there, though. But Gunther gets a huge win like he said he would. Hold on a minute. He's back. Pete Dunne's back. Tyler Bate was the one who threw the damn towel in at Money in the Bank. He didn't actually tap out to Gunther. But now going face to face with the ring general. Didn't come out during Bate's match, even though Bate came out during Pete's. But now we'll stare off more lore here. They date back for a while. Tyler Bate somehow back up to his feet. I don't know if he knows what state he's in, what country he's in, what type of show this is. Even though it says Saturday, he might not know. But Gunther walking away, and Pete didn't do anything. Tyler's kind of ready to fight. I think he's a little confused, but Pete didn't do anything. Gunther gets to walk out free of charge. And New Catch Republic are definitely at a state of rebuild. Right? Hey man, what are you doing? I thought Ron told us both to figure out how to stick together. He told me to share the spotlight. That's exactly what I'm doing. By selling out to that man, by putting myself in the best position for my career. You don't know anything about that. Grab a brass ring, break a glass ceiling. How many times do people have to tell you to reach your potential until you do something about it? I do something about it by being someone about it. The only thing you know about it is talking about it. Let the grown folks exist for once and stay in your damn place. What is wrong with you? The same thing that's wrong with you. You just have to realize it. Well, that's certainly interesting, but as we move on, it's time for another clash of brothers as in comes Montez Ford. The Street Profits clash once again, and this used to be a bigger problem back in 2K23 when Dawkins turned on Tez, but now it's resurfaced for another championship as the tides have turned. Now, Tez is the challenger and Angelo Dawkins is the champion. Doc is the one trying to take the IC title Intercontinental for real, but his problems became a little closer to home as he lost the series 2-1 years ago when he joined the Hurt Business, but he can scratch that itch years later with gold up for grabs, put the US title to the sky. We just love when tag teams break up and have to fight about it, and we're instantly going for a hockey fight. These two hate each other. These two went from being in a tag team for so long to being destined to do this forever. As now Montez Ford, oh god, that move never works. Stop doing it. We have lore based on that move, guys. Like, that is a thing. That's a staple of this channel, that move does not work. But Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, we know the history, we know the backstory, we know everything we need to know. They don't need to tell you how good they are or how much they hate each other. They're just gonna show it. And now with a title on the line, Dawkins moved. Now set him into the corner, big 360. Doc moved better and bigger than you think he could. He can work big, but goddamn it, he's got some athleticism in him. As now here we go off the ropes, using that speed and quickness, but using the power of a pounce. And now Tez, hold on. Tez has always been aligned as like that man can be a world champion, but he's sky high right now and getting pushed to the moon. He's getting thrown into it. Oh god, but Tez able to get out of it. But like we've said, Tez has all the tools. Even though Dawkins is the champion right now, Dawkins was the one that you thought he'd be the Genetti, but right now he's the champion. He had a big giant arc on Monday Night Raw. He was one of the leaders of the strike. That man has made himself his own singles competitor. As Tez, he has competed for the world championship on multiple occasions, but hasn't been able to do it. It's now a blockbuster off the damn second rope. But now both of these two fighting over the same championship. Even though Tez got the championship earlier with the United States title all those years ago, they're still at the same level. Is that a lumbar check? Nod to his Hurt Business friends who he turned on Tez to join? Okay. But like I said, they still ended up at the same level despite all despite how long it took Dawkins in comparison. But now, giving nods to his old teammates, a playmaker. Shout out Montel Vontavious Porter. And no, Tez able to get out of it again. But man, here they go. He's doing a little bit of mind games, using all those Hurt Business moves. That Tez still holds that grudge to this day, even though he's seen as the bad guy. Dawkins is the good guy. That move doesn't work no matter what you do. And now, a Hurt Lock. Shout out Bobby Lashley. That was all the people that were in it. I mean, just missing Jade Cargill, who joined it as well. But he's doing it. Shelton Benjamin barely was in it. But still, Dawkins with a Hurt Lock locked in on Tez, but he's still able to get out of it somehow. And now wait, doing a knot of his own, KOD on Dawkins. She's competing in the main event of Evolution. Is Bianca Belair, but Dawkins able to kick out of the KOD. Trying to get out to the outside. Tez is seeing so much color right now. And going to the outside with a tope, but not able to just yet. And Dawkins, he's got to regroup. He's sweating like a goddamn crazy person. What? Lucian Price and Bronco Nima once again. OTM, what are they doing? Who do they work for? They barely even work for Tez. Oh my god, they call it the SmackDown, but Dawkins got to neutralize all of Out the Mud as he's got to figure it out. Oh, Jada. I think it's Jada doing this, honestly. Like, they don't seem to have much ties to Tez. They're getting involved, though, and now Tez trying to take advantage. Not able to do so. He might just solo them all into the cover off that silencer. No, not able to retain just yet. Tez able to get out of it, and now here we go, back and forth they go, dropping into the DDT. Tez still trying to take advantage from the OTM distraction. Now running up to the top rope, caught himself sky high from the heavens, and Angelo Dawkins retains the Intercontinental Championship using that sky high he took from one of his clear inspirations, D'Lo Brown. And now, Angelo Dawkins, still your Intercontinental Champion, able to finally beat Montez 4 by himself, able to take out OTM as well. What a great moment for the guy. Vindication for Dawkins. As now, in comes Rey Fenix. We saw earlier, we didn't know who he'd end up facing, but this is your SummerSlam match in the winter for the Intercontinental Championship. It's Dawkins, it's Fenix. Man, this is going to be a good one. Of course, the luchador gets all the attention and now has the title match. Of course. Time to get my get back. We keeping all the gold. Oh, I don't need this shit anymore. Well, wait a minute. Now, this wasn't planned tonight. Jake Pentagon is out here with this APW YouTube Championship. The leader of the Polygon, the GM of Raw, this industry plant is out here for some reason, and I can only imagine this can go as well as last time if he's planning. But I think he's planning. Here I am to do something I've never done before. Tonight, on my channel, I will defend the APW YouTube Championship. I need 7 defenses to get myself an APW World Championship match, so I might as well get one right now. It never happened before, once in a lifetime, unprecedented scenes. Someone come take their chance at the man who signs your checks.
Always ready!
Wait a minute! He's back! Matt Cardona is in WWE. If this would have happened a few months ago, he would have been a TNA crossover, but now that man is signed. Matt Cardona is officially a member of the Monday Night Raw roster, and he's here to challenge Jake Pentagon for the APW YouTube title. He's the original internet champion, so that's quite poetic. Put the YouTube title to the sky. Well, I don't think anybody was expecting Matt Cardona to be here. I don't think anyone was expecting the husband of the current WWE Women's Champion to be here on Saturday night's main event. And Jake Pentagon's already playing cat and mouse, playing a little bit of possum with Matt Cardona before we can even get it started here. And now look at him go. Jake Pentagon knows how to do flashy moves. He's not the greatest wrestler, but he knows how to dive. He got some athletic background, but he can't really put it all together. So that's kind of what we got to figure out here with Cardona and Pentagon. Can he actually defend it? Because he's acting like the Akira Tozawa scandal, the Akira Tozawa situation at Money in the Bank did not happen. When we all saw it, it happened. It was very funny. Akira Tozawa won the APW YouTube Championship, but now he's got to defend it. He's got to get to 7 defenses so he can get an APW World Championship match. That's a whole different thing that we can link in the description to go watch them. But he's got an agenda to push here, and he's got to get through Matt Cardona. I don't think he was expecting. He signed his roster though. He signed to Raw, but I don't know. I don't know if he's really aware sometimes. But now playing more cat and mouse, able to get out of dodge, and now hold on, leg scissor, got him up here. This is what he's got to do to beat Matt Cardona. Someone like him, an indie god. Jake Pentagon don't know nothing about the indies. He don't know anything about that. And now trying his best, still code breaker off the middle rope, and now Arabian press. Shout out to his best friend Sami Zayn, but not able to do it just yet. A little double underhook takedown, and Cardona off the top, not able to do it, but a Galagoye from Jake Pentagon. But Cardona's got to figure himself out in the corner. Now look at him. Look at Pentagon. Look at the ring awareness. He's learning on the job here, and now trying to go for a shooting star, not able to do it just yet. Now Cardona, here we go, bringing it back with the Irish whip into the corner with a huge clothesline. Now sets him down. Oh, look at the combinations. This is just outworking him. He's just doing too much for him. And now, woo, a broski boot, if you will, even though he's dead. But it doesn't matter. Now Pentagon off the ropes of the lariat. Look at him go. And now, wine me, dine me, 69 me. Yes, that's the name. Don't worry about it. And now, not able to do much with it, but an unpretty her, if you will. Cardona using his wife's move. Current champion defends on Evolution. And on Pentagon, this hasn't even been that long, but he's bleeding and he has so much back problems. Like, there's so much welts on his front and his back. That man can't wrestle. He can't wrestle at all, but now trying to use a crucifix takedown. Not able to just yet. And now, oh my god. When nothing's working, he goes to cheat. He's taking out the goddamn turnbuckle, and we got a different ref looking for it. Now Kiana, again, Kiana's always there to help out the Polygon, but specifically Pentagon, but Cardona takes advantage instead, but there's a different ref in it to stop everything from happening. Oh! But when the ref wasn't turning, Kiana James once again able to distract people. Kiana, the plan didn't work at first, but now you already low-blowed him. How much more help do you need, bro? Throwing a chair at him just for good measure while Kiana distracts the ref. This man is despicable. He needs so much help to even win one match. And now a 5-sided silencer to Cardona in his return. And Jake Pentagon retains the APW YouTube Championship. Well, Cardona, you'll see him on Raw. And I'm sure he's not going to be happy about losing to the boss on day one in that type of fashion. But that's a defense. Jake Pentagon has a defense of the YouTube Championship. You got to tune into APW to see the aftermath of that. But he can't keep getting away with this. Now it's co-main event time on a Saturday night. Jacob Fatu is out here to send another message. At WrestleMania, he took out his entire bloodline in his main roster debut. And ever since being put on SmackDown, he had a problem with Jey Uso. He destroyed him with ease to get this World Championship match. So now, the biggest threat to the roster takes on the biggest dog in the yard. Braun Breaker is the leader of the Warhounds. Took away John Cena's ability to become World Champion one last time. To throw Johnny Gargano. He no longer has Paul Heyman. The current champion now sets his sights on the biggest challenge for anyone on this roster. Many on SmackDown are hoping for someone to step up to them. Well, Braun Breaker is looking to step up to the Samoan Werewolf. Put that world title to the damn air. Big meaty men bumping meat in the co-main event, almost at the main event. It's not the main event, but Braun Breaker is kipping up from him. Jacob Fatu is kipping up. They are matching each other's energy. They're bringing the heat. They're coming correct. And that's all that Jacob Fatu is going to ask for from Braun Breaker. He don't want a puppy. He wants the dog. He beat Jey Uso in one of the quickest main event matches of any TV show, especially in JC Pentagon history, despite the quick match nature. It was even quicker than that. You kidding me? Can you believe it? No, you can't. And now, I'm deciding it for you. You can't. But, yes, Jacob Fatu and Braun Breaker are here. This is one of the most anticipated matches, I think, of the show. One of the most anticipated matches for Jacob Fatu when he signed to the company, when Braun Breaker got called up. These two have been wanting, have been at each other's path for a decent amount of time, and now they're finally meeting at Saturday night's main event. Jacob using headbutts to his advantage was really not the greatest idea, because Braun Breaker, I think they both have the same amount of CTE, so that doesn't even really matter. And now Braun Breaker up on the floor. He's got the future put on his singlet because that's what he believes he is, and I can't even deny it. He's not even the future anymore. He is the now. Oh, God. World Heavyweight Champion, leading the faction of the Warhounds that used to have the World Tag Team Champions. They still have the Women's IC Champion, who is defending at Evolution. Next video. I'm going to keep saying it. But now Gutbuster from Braun Breaker. And out of the corner, Jacob Fatu already bleeding. These two are going to run that goddamn blade, fella. And now, what is Braun thinking? Braun, usually you do the Breakensteiner. What is this? Why are you going up there with them for a swinging neck breaker? And now, Fatu is still somehow moving. These two are going to be have massive plot armor. Get ready for it. Pop up power bomb. Shout out to Kevin Owens. Hope you're doing well. Oh my God. Splash off the top. He shouldn't be moving like that at his size. But Braun able to get out of it. Now sent over the top rope. Jacob, he's looking to pull. He's got a ploy. I can't speak. It's 3 in the morning. But now Braun Breaker now sending out Jacob Fatu, taking apart the announce table. These two are gonna love it here, but Bron is set up, and I know what Jacob thinks when he goes for a splash. Bron tried to move. I don't think he got all of it, but Bron tried to move, and he still got caught up and sent to the table. But yeah, they're still in it. Bron didn't catch all of it. These two are still somehow moving. Jacob Fatu's sending out all his damn best hits. But no, Jacob and Bron now battling on the apron here. What could possibly be going through that brain of yours? Jacob Fatu, he's smarter than you think! Impaler DDT off the damn apron! Are you kidding me? Jacob Fatu, you demon! And now, somehow Bron's moving. These demons, these hoss fighting big meaty men bumping all that meat. Now Bron setting up Jacob on the outside. Spear! A spear tope to the outside. Bron Breaker, are you serious? Diving off the apron doesn't work. Pop up Samoan drop on the apron. You two are nuts. They're never gonna end. These two aren't gonna stop beating up on each other. Going for that mighty moonsault. Caught into a power slam. Bron popped up and hit him into a power slam. Are you kidding me? Setting up one more again for a spear on Jacob Fatu. It might only take one, even to the Samoan werewolf. No. Jacob's still in it. Bron, he's gotta go back to basics, Frankensteiner. And Jacob pops up. He pops up, tossing him across the ring. Setting up. He hits the mighty moonsault. Finally into the cover on Breaker. Not able to become world champion. Man, these two are getting good. Went for a spear, dodged it. Now, Falcon Arrow from Fatu. Went for a super kick, missed it, and now Bron got him up into a sidewalk slam. Now, Jacob's in prime position. Bron is setting him up. He's got that look in his eyes, the crazy Steiner eyes. Missed and speared the ref. Are you kidding me? Jacob able to move, and now kicks from each. And they're both down. Jacob Fatu's down. Bron Breaker's down. They've taken so much out of each other. I don't know if they can even beat each other at this juncture. Oh my God. Mr. Money in the Bank. Aleister Black. He said nobody else has any idea when he'll cash in. He's not telling Shawn Michaels any ideas. He could cash in now. But he's turning back. Seems like the perfect opportunity. Jacob and Bron are both down. And I don't think either of them can beat each other right now. Hold on a minute. Oba Femi is here. Well, I alluded to the fact that the people have been wanting the big challenges. Oba Femi's been saying for weeks, I need somebody to step up to me. I need actual competition on SmackDown. And maybe he's making his own competition. He's coming out to the World Championship match. He's strutting his way down as if there's not a huge implication going on right now. As Oba, who's he after? Bron Breaker, the World Champion? Maybe the Samoan Werewolf? Who's he thinking? Oba Femi is here making a goddamn statement. The ref is still down, and he goes after Jacob for a fall from grace. And Jacob interrupted one of his interviews to brawl with Jey Uso while Oba Femi was talking about competition, and he's not going after Bron? Oba Femi's made his damn choice, and I think he's looking for some competition. As now Bron, I don't even think he realized it, but he's going to take advantage with a spear off the help of Oba Femi of all people. Bron Breaker retains the World Heavyweight Championship. Well, Bron's able to beat Jacob Fatu, but because of Oba Femi's help, I don't even think he knows. I don't think he even realizes Oba Femi helps him. But Oba didn't go after Bron. Oba's been talking about trying to get competition. He's been beating JD McDonough and The Miz, and he doesn't think he wanted to be called up to be with the big dogs. And I know that's the biggest dog right now, but I think Oba Femi has his own plan, and that's even scarier to think about. The fact that he may choose when a Claymore from Drew McIntyre. I thought he left the building. Well, he did ask if anything he does is recognized tonight. So with this count, he's supposed to be suspended. Everything's unsanctioned with him tonight. So now he's beating up Bron Breaker, the world champion, with a kendo stick. He was mad that his win over Cena doesn't count towards his world championship quest. And now Drew using light tubes, more weapons. A Claymore takes out the champ, and now in comes the Creeds for fellow Warhound members. But no, Drew McIntyre getting out of Dodge. Whatever he does tonight's not recognized, right? That's what Sean told him. I just think you should have, been with him to watch him leave the arena. I don't know how he got back in, but Drew McIntyre still coming after Bron, still coming after the World Championship. He lost to Bron at Mania, and he's not going to let that slide. He's not going to let the Creeds come anywhere near him. Well, before we get into our main event, let's show you what's coming on our next episode, Evolution. The WWE Women's title is on the line as Io Sky challenges our president, Chelsea Green. The Women's IC title is up for grabs as Ivy Nile of the Warhounds faces former world champion Zelina Vega. Nia Jax defends the Women's US title against Jordynne Grace and Naomi in a triple threat match. Sol Ruca made a statement earlier tonight, but next up she's facing Judgment Day member Rhea Ripley one-on-one. We'll see her boys here in a sec, but Becky Lynch finally comes to blows with Jade Cargill in a singles match. The women's tag team titles will be crowned once again as the Kabuki Warriors, Fatal Influence, and Tyra look to gain the vacant titles. The NXT Women's North American champion Selena Adams sets out the open invitational. Anybody, any amount, any semblance of humans can face her for the title. The NXT Women's Championship is also defended as Stephanie Becerra battles Julia, Blake Monroe, and SmackDown's Candice LeRae in a fatal four-way. In the main event, Roxanne Perez wanted it this way. She wants to prove herself as a champion when she takes on Tiffany Stratton, Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, and Alexa Bliss in a fatal five-way. That's coming up very soon. Please do not miss it. But for now, let's lock in. Now it's time for a main event on a Saturday night, and in comes Roman Reigns. The Tribal Chief returned at Money in the Bank to what we thought was to take out his former Shield brother, but instead he joined forces with him and Becky Lynch, who we've seen a lot tonight. So now the OTC found a new understanding of his past because he's teaming up with Seth freaking Rollins. These two, along with the man, have called themselves proven box office attractions, and they might be the reason Raw keeps losing some funding. I don't know what kind of pull they have, but they have to pull themselves together against CM Punk, the man who just recently returned after losing at WrestleMania to Aleister Black. He came back and came to the aid of his tag partner because, of course, CM Punk is anti-establishment. Who would have guessed? But now he's teaming up with Cody Rhodes. The American Nightmare was the victim of the original team-up of Seth and Roman at Money in the Bank. He got Seth Rollins to find the real Seth. He's changed a bit over the past few years, but I think he's back to normal. He said, word for word, that at Saturday night's main event, he will join forces with the biggest man-made box office draw to ruin the biggest egos in wrestling history. So let's get right. One of the biggest main events ever. This ref's got a lot to handle. Whoa, Becky, manhandle slam. And now they're taking the ref out. The ref never called for the match to begin. It doesn't look like Becky Lynch is planning on having this match start right now. We still got the massive main event to happen with Seth, Roman, Punk, and Cody with this aura-filled stare down. Becky took out the damn ref. Cody steps up. He's trying to go after Seth and Roman. Punk steps up. He's trying to go after Seth and Roman. Whoa! What? Crossroads! Cody Rhodes just took out CM Punk. And there's no ref. Becky took out the ref. Is this match gonna happen? I don't think this main event's gonna happen. I thought Cody Rhodes turned over the new leaf. I thought he wasn't trying to use his politicking powers, and he's with them. I thought he was just turning on him. A curb stomp from Seth, and Roman setting up for a spear. They just, huh? Cody Rhodes again with a crossroads. Are you kidding me? This match isn't gonna happen. The main event was actually Jacob versus Bron for the world title because Cody Rhodes has joined up with the biggest box office draws in the company. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. He said it. He told us. Cody Rhodes has been working with him the whole time. They played on Punk and Becky once again. I told you, didn't I? Cody Rhodes has joined the biggest man-made box office draw to ruin the biggest ego in wrestling history, CM Punk. And it's not just me saying it. The whole world can say it now. We are not just box office attractions. We hold the power. We are the attraction. We are the box office. Without us, none of this exists. The TV deals, the sellouts, the entire purpose of Saturday night's main event, it's us. Because the only thing more powerful then absolute power is what's funding it. The box office has arrived in WWE. The most powerful group I've ever laid eyes on has just caused a seismic shift in professional wrestling.